Conor McGregor Max Holloway 2 took place this Saturday. It wasn't the result we wanted, any of us wanted, but let's break down this full fight card. Alexandre Costa versus Cody Durden. Round 2 sub for Costa. Costa just outboxed Durden. He was better. Cody Durden's not good. It was a sub in round 2. Nasty back take to a neck crank to a rear naked choke. I just learned that Diego Lopez and Alexandre Costa are teammates. I love Diego Lopez. For you guys who don't know, he trains in Stillwater, Oklahoma, and he also trains with the Oklahoma State Cowboys wrestling team. And, I'm a fellow Poke, so absolutely a big fan of Alexandre Costa from now on. Moving up the card, Ryan Gondra versus Zachary Reese. So we had another moment, round 1 knockout. We had another commentary moment where the guys were saying, Zach Reese just looks so good, so calm and collected. He's really taking control of this fight. Gets slimed out. Nasty left hook from Gondra. It actually knocked out Zach Reese, and then he woke back up. So I saw some people on the internet saying bad stoppage because he was awake. Good stoppage. I don't think Gondra's that good. I don't think Zach Reese is good at all, even though I like him. He's not cut to be a fighter, I don't think. Ryan Gondra, round 1 knockout, as you can see, 1 minute and 15 seconds in. Good win for him. Moving up the card. Listen, I said John Garza is going to shock the world, the fan base of MMA, and he did. He didn't shock me. This is what I saw coming. Garza stuffed the takedowns. You can see he shot 22 takedowns, only got 5. Garza's grappling was way better than I thought it would be. He really has way better wrestling than I thought. Fareed really couldn't get anything off going on the ground. Garza had some nasty body shots. His boxing's so crisp. I love John Garza. Fareed had some jabs, some 1-2, some body kicks that, or some head kicks that, Garza blocked a couple, kind of off the nose of Garza more than anything. I had it 2-1 Garza, but I don't think it's a robbery. I think it could have gone either way. But John Garza just came in on 6 days short notice as a 23-year-old kid and fought the 15th ranked bantamweight in the world. John Garza is the real deal. I said that he was. I said he was going to come out here and he was going to win. He didn't win, but he won at the same time. You know what I'm saying? He had a great performance. I really love the performance. Ethan Ewing would have slaughtered Fareed Basharat. Just so we're all aware. Fareed's not good. I think we all knew that. Oh, he's good. He's really technical. He's good. He's not a world beater. He's not ranked level. You know what I mean? There's people outside the rankings way better than Fareed. But, like Ethan Ewing. Ethan Ewing would have slaughtered him. Not even a question. Moving up the card. John Garza. Fan for life in me, by the way. One day, I would love to do an interview. We'll see how that goes. Damian Panaz versus Cesar Almeida. I said round 2 knockout for Damian Panaz. I said that he was going to get tested in the first round. He did. The commentary wants to make stupid comments like, why is Damian Panaz even striking with Almeida? It's a fight. What kind of state? These commentary? The commentary team's supposed to be like the know-it-all of MMA. And every card, I just sit there and think, these guys are stupid. I love Daniel Cormier, OSU legend. Joe Rogan, he's not. Damian Panaz, round 1 knockout. I said it was going to be round 2. Cesar Almeida didn't really have success, but it was a good striking match. Panaz really couldn't get going. People were saying he was playing with his food. He wasn't playing with his food. Round 1 knockout. Good shot. Nothing crazy. Moving on. Tracy Cortez versus Wayne Kong. Wayne Kong just absolutely pieced up Tracy Cortez. Leg kicks destroyed Tracy's. It could have been, at some points, there could have been a time where it was a TKO to leg kicks. It didn't happen, but it could have been. Tracy had no success. She couldn't get really any takedowns, going 1 for 9. It was such a easy decision for Wayne Kong that she had a point taken away in the second round, and it was still a unanimous decision. Wayne Kong, she's just better. Listen, we have Tracy Cortez, who cares more about her sex appeal than getting better in MMA. The talent you have and the toughness that you have, and you care more about posting thirst traps and showing your ass on Instagram, You don't care about the sport. You shouldn't be in the sport. Get out of here or focus on the right things. Moving on. Luke Riley versus Kai Kamaka III. So, Luke Riley looked great. Luke Riley boxing masterclass, okay? He had 2 body shots that dropped Kai's posture and guard and then dropped Kai with a right hand over the top. Standing TKO finish. People are saying that it's a bad stoppage. We don't need to see Kai Kamaka out cold. I mean, it would have been nice to see, but we don't need to see it. He looked great. Luke Riley did. Good stoppage. Sick finish. He had like some knees to the body, knees to the head. Nasty combo for Kai Kamaka against the cage. It looks like my cat wanted to add his input here. Ready? VVVVF. I guess that was Sam's opinion of the fight. Luke Riley looked good. Kai Kamaka had some good leg kicks, but Luke Riley he's better. Good test, and he passed it with flying colors. Moving up the card, Cody Garbrandt versus Adrian Yanez. Exactly how I said it would go. Round 1 slime out for Yanez. At the end of the fight, Cody Garbrandt came out aggressive with a flurry, put Yanez against the cage. Cody legitimately threw maybe 4 strikes after that. No joke, for the next minute and a half. Yanez cracked Cody a couple times in round 1, then he just absolutely slimed out Cody Garbrandt. Cody Garbrandt looked like he retired. He took his gloves off. Didn't get a speech on the mic. Didn't lay the gloves down in the cage. Maybe, I guess, not retired, but it looked like he was going to retire. Get ready to see him on a Netflix card or like a bare knuckle event or some other random promotion within the next 3 years. Good win for Yanez. Like I said, better at everything. Boxing looks crisp. Moving up the card, Gabriel Stevenson versus Alicia Ellison. Gable looked better than I thought he would. It was a delayed knockout in round 1 with a nasty punch. Then a nasty, one of those unnecessary shots when Ellison was out cold. We all know that Gable's likes to do damage when people are unconscious. Gable's chin's good. He got cracked a couple times. You really see the John Jones influence in the training with the front kicks, the side kicks. It wouldn't work on a taller opponent. He's not 6'1", by the way. 5'11", maybe. 6 foot at the most. There's talks of him versus Josh Hokett. Josh Hokett would destroy Gable Stevenson in an MMA fight. Get a couple wins in the UFC before you talk to a top-ranked heavyweight. Fight some schmucks first, bud. He's open to get hit. Ellison was there to lose and still cracked Gable a couple times. Nasty elbow in the clinch that kind of forced Gable to shoot a desperate takedown, which he didn't get. It says down here 1 takedown. It was maybe 2 or 3. I had to rewatch the fight to be sure. He needs to get back there as soon as possible, and I mean within 2 months. If you don't get back in the UFC octagon within 2 months, you're not serious about this sport. That's all it's come down to. You cut no weight. You didn't really take any real damage. Dana, find another schmuck on the regional scene to bring up and have Gable beat him. A couple more fights. You need to get it out there as soon as possible. I'm excited to see him in the UFC, though. As much as I kind of have trash-talked Gable Stevenson, because I am a Wyatt Hendrickson fan who defeated him, by the way. He trains with John Jones. John Jones' IQ is great. We all know what John Jones gets into. He's already took after John Jones when it comes to being an absolute degenerate outside the octagon. Drunk women cannot give consent. Let's hope he doesn't continue to take that John Jones influence and fail a couple drug tests or, abuse women more than what he already has. We're excited to see Gabriel Stevenson, though. Moving up the card, Nikita Krylov versus Robert Whittaker. Here we go, guys. Easy win for Robert Whittaker. I said he was going to cruise the decision. Round 3, TKO knockout was a shattered jaw. The Reaper shattered Krylov's jaw. Krylov had to just quit. People don't like saying quit. He quit. Grapple heavy approach in round 1 for Krylov. Vintage piece up in round 2 from Robert Whittaker. Stinging Krylov over and over again. Third round, like I said, shattered his jaw. Nikita tries to play off the first one, but I think that one really hurt his jaw. The second one just absolutely shattered it. Crumples to the second shot, like I said. Robert looked great. Classic Reaper win. Bobby Knuckles is back, ladies and gentlemen. Skyrim man himself. These middleweights moving up. Costa and Whittaker look great at light heavyweight. Nasty overhand right, by the way, to shatter that jaw. I think he's going to go on a run in the light heavyweight division. For instance, he beats Khalil Roundtree. I don't think he beats an Ank. He doesn't beat a Yuri at all. No shot he beats a Yuri Prochazka. So I don't think he's not going to get a title shot, and he's not going to get the title. But I think he's going to make a run. I think he's going to make quick work of some of these the plotty light heavyweights. But we love to see it. Good win from Robert Whittaker, third round knockout. I said it was going to be a decision. Knockout in the third round. Love it. Moving up the card to the main card. Terrence McKinney versus Bobby Green. Terrence McKinney, some people are saying destroyed Bobby Green in round one. I wouldn't say it's destroyed. These stats are wrong, by the way. He did not land 61% of his shots. He missed so many times it wasn't funny. Maybe these numbers are skewed because of the ground and pound shots. Terrence McKinney kind of cut Bobby Green's eye with the glove, like a grazing shot from the glove. Busted his nose up. I guess did batter Bobby Green for the most part. They go to the ground. He kind of just has his back. Terrence McKinney has Bobby's back for a while, landing some shots. Bobby's talking the whole time, yapping to the ref and to Terrence McKinney. Bobby stands there with like 15 seconds left and lands a nasty body shot. Straight to the liver that breaks Terrence McKinney. Bobby gets around with like 1 second left. 4:59 seconds. 4 minutes, 59 seconds. 1 second left. People are saying bad stoppage. You could have went to the second round. I think it's a good stoppage. Terrence McKinney, I don't like Terrence McKinney. That's all that comes down to. Good win from Bobby Green. Really liked it. Good win. Moving up the card, Brandon Royval, Loney Kavanaugh. I said fight of the night, and ladies and gentlemen, it was fight of the night. Bunch of pressure from Royval in the first round. Loner, he was really focusing on counter shots, especially in that first round. But you can't really get going due to that pressure from Royval. You know, he's always throwing, like, you can't counter 6 shots in a row. Good jabs. Loney, you got to cut your hair. Paddy was dealing with the same thing early in his career with that mop on your head. A jab, even if it stings you, looks way worse than what it actually is with that hair flopping everywhere. Royval took him down, good ground and pound shots, some elbows. Loney got back up in the last 20 seconds and got his own takedown. But overall, perfect first round for Royval. Great fight. Second round, Loney slips a jab of Royval and then drops him badly after doing some jelly leg action. Good ground and pound shots, nasty body shots from Loney after separation. I love Loney's separation. When he separates, he's busy. He always lands first. I love it. Nasty elbow that wobbled Royval again. Royval gets a takedown. Loney some good shots once again in separation. He's really good at that. He's so fast. Moment he separates, there's a hook. Ooh, there's an elbow. Ooh, there's a body shot. I love Loney's separation game. Third round, Royval wobbles Loney. Then Loney immediately wobbles Royval back pretty badly. Manel caps a roided cheat, by the way. I mean, look at the titties. Loney pulls guillotine, then ground and pound elbows from Royval. Loney escapes like a deep arm triangle that Royval kind of had for like a minute straight. Not fully locked in, of course. But then he taps to a rear naked choke. Never pulled guillotine in MMA. What a great fight. I really liked it. Loney has some things to improve on. But this was a tough fight. Royval, it sucks when you're in the flyweight division and you're still too short for the division. There's not a division smaller. But Joshua Van is also too short for the division. He's a current champion who just beat Royval not too long ago. Loney still has a bright future in the UFC. He's 26. I think he's still the real deal. He didn't lose any stock from this performance. Royval looked great. Royval is the flyweight division is such a loaded division when it comes to contenders that it's hard for someone to really come up and look amazing without getting a couple losses under the belt. I mean, Royval beat Tatsuya Taira, who just lost to Joshua Van, of course. But, you know, good win. I mean, good win for Royval. Good fight overall. I'm really still excited to see what Loney can do in the UFC. Moving up the card, Corey Sandhagen versus Mario Batista. Sophie Cunningham was a ring girl. Weird. High-level MMA right here, guys. Sick fight. This is a Sandman that I love and missed desperately. Corey looks like he put on some mass for this fight. You can't see it in the photo. But shoulders were bulkier, more meat on his bones. He's still really skinny. Sandhagen wobbled Mario with a left hook as Mario went for a kick because Mario holds his chin straight up in the air and drops his hand every single time he throws a kick. Every single time he throws a kick. Good elbows in the clinch, knees, leg kicks from Sandhagen in round one. Marley landed some good 2-3s. It was kind of his main focus here for the first round, at least. Second and third, he was throwing leg kicks a lot more. Batista looked better at the end of the round one. He gets a takedown. He gets Sandhagen this, like, stretched leg lock that hurts Corey's leg. Corey stands up after the round's over and kind of takes a weird step. Knee buckles underneath him. That gives Batista round one. It was a Corey round before that. Batista dropped Sandhagen bad. Corey wins round two, but Batista drops Sandhagen bad. Sandhagen wraps him up on the ground. Mario does not have a good enough IQ. He starts shooting takedowns over and over again on a Corey Sandhagen who's wobbled and not fully there anymore instead of teeing off. Mario legit almost had Corey out and proceeded to not try to finish the fight. Just try to clinch and get control time. Mario Batista's back to his boring ways, and it's really annoying to see. Batista kept dragging Corey to the ground a couple times. Corey stood up immediately. Sandhagen is so crafty when it comes to surviving these moments. Like, he gets his knees pointed to the canvas really early so he can get right back up, putting his hips in the right place every single time. He slammed Batista in the final 30 seconds of round three. Batista win unanimous. You could give it to Corey. It just depends on if you give Corey round one. But he didn't. He was walking funny after round one. But it was a good fight. There's really not much else to say about that. Moving up the card, co-main event. Listen, I said it, and it became true. Round one sub for Paddy Pimblett. Easiest win of Paddy's career. By far. Easy money. Shout out Moicano. Darce choke in round one. Within a minute, easy. Easy money. I called round one triangle, actually. But we'll take the better and cooler submission with a Darce choke. It was almost like a Peruvian necktie with the angle. I have a photo here. He's a spider. It's pretty sick. Paddy is just better than Benoit. That's all it comes down to. Benoit comes out aggressive, shoots, gets his head on the outside. Paddy wraps him up. Paddy's a star, guys. The crowd pop he was getting. Conor McGregor was on stage, and Paddy was still getting a huge crowd pop, louder than McGregor at times. People need to stop doubting Paddy. He's the real deal. I said he would win. I said he was better. He's better. That's all it comes down to right now. Paddy versus Ilya needs to be made immediately. And if Ilya doesn't want to fight before the year's out, Max Holloway. We'll get to the main event after this, but I think Paddy versus Ilya needs to happen. Get it over and done with. Ilya's not the champion anymore. Paddy just lost to the current champion. Ilya was the champion. It's perfect timing. Get it done. Moving on to the main event, ladies and gentlemen. Conor McGregor, Max Holloway 2. Round one knockout for Max Holloway. Tees off on Conor McGregor. McGregor's wobbling everywhere. Doesn't know where he's at. Face all busted up. Conor's face was so bad, I can't even show it on YouTube. I will probably get my YouTube channel deleted immediately. It was a disgusting win for Max Holloway. In actuality, Conor McGregor comes out, throws a jumping switch kick, tears his ACL, it looks like, legitimately on the first strike he threw. I can't take this anymore. I can't take the hype of a Conor McGregor return or a fight week just to see him lose in a way that is not in anybody's control. It sucks for Max, too. He doesn't get anything from this win. I mean, he gets a knockout on his record, or TKO on his record. Oh, on his record it says he knocked out Conor McGregor in a minute. But it doesn't do anything for him. I mean, the main event didn't happen, honestly. There's like conspiracies already that Conor faked an injury. I don't think he faked an injury at all. People are saying he was injured before the fight because when he was checking in, before coming into the cage, he kind of like takes a step back and avoids putting a lot of pressure on the knee that eventually did get hurt. But there's videos of him in the back drilling the exact same kick he threw. The footage is questionable on if he's just slow. So it's hard to tell. Okay, I think that he was probably injured and didn't want to pull out. It's sad to see. He has one fight left in his contract, though. I don't want to see it. I'm sorry. I want Conor to retire. This is sad. Like, I said round 4 TKO for Max Holloway. I thought he was going to destroy Conor McGregor. This shouldn't please, even if you're a Conor McGregor hater, this shouldn't please you, dude. You didn't get to see him lose. You didn't get to see Max Holloway beat him. I think Dominic Cruz made a good point. And I quote, this is what the great Dom Cruz said. We keep saying Conor McGregor, doesn't need to come back. He's got the money, right? But I disagree. I think the reason he was coming back was to save his own life from the money and lifestyle that he's been living. I think he's going to be facing that again. God's going to keep putting the same test in front of you until you choose differently. Now he's going to have to face himself using this thing, without using this thing that really cures a lot of us. I think Conor McGregor got in a good headspace. He got sober. He found God. And he used fighting as a way to straighten his life out. Because it saved his life before. It got him out of poverty. It got him to the point where he can make those mistakes and fall into those habits. And then he used it to draw himself out of that. Conor's next opponent, as corny as this is going to sound, needs to be himself. Conor needs to focus on himself outside the cage and I don't know, dude. This is sad to see. I don't even know what to say. I think Conor needs to focus on himself. Don't come back, please, unless you come back and win, but that's not a guarantee. I don't want to see a third fight with him and Max Holloway. It was a waste of time this entire fight week for the McGregor fight. The card was great. Seeing McGregor on stage, it's just sad. There's nothing to break down in this main event. Max Holloway, get back in there as soon as possible, dude. Paddy, Pimblett. Go cut back down to lightweight. I mean, come on. Fight Armin. I don't know. There's nothing to break down about this fight. It's sad to see. Hope Conor keeps his mind straight. I hope Conor continues to put his faith in God. It's God's timing, not yours, brother. And I hope he stays strong. I hope we see Conor McGregor again. Not in the cage, but appearances at UFC events. I don't know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later this week. Put some more videos out. I'll be breaking down UFC Oklahoma City in my home state. Excited for that one. DDP versus Usman. We'll be breaking that down. But yeah, come back later this week. More videos out. It sucks to see Conor like this, guys. But see you guys. Thank you.